Hello everybody, I'm Will Scott from Culture's Ours, and at Culture's Ours we help companies go from core values to valued culture. Today we're going to be talking about the core values speech, and specifically I'm going to be using Lumiere Children's Therapy, this fantastic children's therapy business in Chicago, as an example. Here is their core values chart, or as we call it, the core vals poster, which they display proudly in their office. But I often get asked, what's a core values speech and what does that look like? So here's a demonstration of what a core values speech could be for Lumiere using their core values. And we would use this when we are introducing the company to any stakeholder, really. It could be a shareholder or a new client. It could be a parent who's considering bringing their child to this school. It could be a candidate that we're considering recruiting onto the Lumiere team of children's therapists. So it would go something like this. So welcome to Lumiere, and at Lumiere, these are the values that we represent. You can see that we've got four main values here: believe, connect, teach and learn, and one of our favorite ones, have fun. Naturally, we have a lot of children around, so these values are really important in terms of the environment that we create for them. For example, we have here as one of our descriptive behaviors for our value connect, we have loving environment. That's the first thing you're going to experience when you walk in to the Lumiere office, is that it looks like and feels like a loving environment. And then we also say we're going to make it work. What does that mean? Well, that can mean a number of things. For a parent, it might mean that we are going to make sure their insurance works to get coverage for the therapy that we provide to their child. We also are focused on family goals being our goals. Now this is a really important one to us under this value of connecting, because we don't want anybody in our company to force therapy on a child that isn't consistent with the family's goals. So part of our discussion with any new parent is, what are the goals that you have for your child? And we very much focus on making sure that's the case. And when we recruit therapists to Lumiere, we actually have, in our recruitment process, we have a way of testing how that is going to be. Are they, as a therapist, going to not only bring their best therapy, but also take into account the family goals being our goals? Let's look at believe. This is a great one, and represented by the owner of Lumiere's Children's Therapy, Keats Antonopoulos, who does a wonderful job about bringing her culture alive at Lumiere. And when we say bring it alive, by the way, we're talking about, yes, a poster, so it's not just words on a piece of paper somewhere, but it's visible to everybody. But we also like to see that they are being used every day in common conversations. And so we will hear these words at Lumiere. We hear therapists saying to children, you know, it's possible, you've got this, Johnny. And we'll also say to parents who are not sure if they're ready to take the therapy home, yeah, we believe you can do it, and you've got this. So that's how we use those. Now, we all have heard of win-win, but we have a little twist on that at Lumiere: win-win-win. We want the child to win, we want the parent to win, and of course we want our parent and our company and our culture to also win from delivering therapy to the child and our client, who is typically the parent of the child. What about teach and learn? This is the sort of more serious value for us. We are very passionate about knowing the latest in terms of therapy, and we believe in sharing what we know. We share it with each other. We actually, at our monthly town hall meeting, we have sessions where all the therapists in the different disciplines, whether you're talking about speech therapy or physical therapy or occupational therapy, they share what they know, and that makes our therapists a more holistic provider all around. Of course, we focus on graduating. Our children are not here forever. They come through the school, but they graduate. And how do they graduate? Well, they graduate because, of course, we have taught and shared learning with them. They graduate because we have believed in them. They graduate because we have connected and provided a loving environment and made it work. And of course, they've had fun along the way. What about this no drama behavior? Again, these smaller words are referring to a descriptive behavior that explains what our core value means. Because if you don't have some descriptive behaviors for that, this teach and learn might be open to interpretation, and we might not get across exactly what we mean at Lumiere by teach and learn. No drama means, and this of course is an environment where it's easy to have drama, but no drama to us means we want a calm environment. We want one where there isn't gossiping. We want one where there is support for each other on our team and for the children and people that are going through our facility. We don't want, as I said, gossip, and we don't want behaviors that are going to be elevated in terms of their the words they're using or raised voices and that sort of thing. That just doesn't work for us. And it's very rare that we would make a mistake, but if we make a mistake around a therapist who's bringing drama to our environment, we're pretty quick to change that and make sure we unhire that individual unless they are able to correct that behavior. And finally, have fun. Of course, we believe this is true in any work environment and any learning environment, but for us, it takes on a special meaning for us. We believe in hugs and cuddles, and making those children feel loved so that they feel they can be courageous about taking the step into that next learning event for themselves. And we also bring play into our space. In fact, we even have a playground in our facility. That means that there's a chance for children to play, and that can often be a great incentive based on coming after a lesson, is to have some time with play. And magic moments. Magic moments is more than just a descriptive behavior at Lumiere. It's actually in our core purpose too, where we are about creating 100,000 magic moments by 2020. And a magic moment is any time a child gets a particular learning breakthrough. And we capture that, we share it with the parent, sometimes we share it on social media, but we are also counting our way to our goal of having 100,000 magic moments. So I hope that gives you a feeling for what it's like to be a part of the Lumiere environment and the Lumiere place of work, whether you are a parent or a child or a therapist or one of our administrative staff. We believe, we like to connect, we believe in teach and learn, and we have fun. So that is how a core values speech might go for Lumiere, involving their core values and their core values poster. Thank you, hope you got value from this, and check out our other core values speech videos.